Welcome to Unstoppable You Now, where we explore stories of growth and wisdom found within the heart of the ancient forest. Deep within the emerald woods lived Aris, a peacock famous for having the most magnificent and colorful tail in the world. Aris loved his appearance so much that he believed everything he created was automatically perfect, just like his shimmering feathers. One bright morning, Aris decided to paint a masterpiece of the forest to enter the upcoming Grand Spring Fair exhibition. He dipped his brush into the brightest and most blinding colors, convinced that vibrancy alone would make his artwork a masterpiece. Aris did not care about balance or harmony, believing his natural talent would shine through every stroke he placed on canvas. When the painting was finally finished, Aris felt a surge of pride, certain that everyone would adore his brilliant artistic creation. He hung the canvas high upon a branch, stepping back to admire his work, waiting for the inevitable praise to arrive. The first visitor was a hard-working bee who flew close to the canvas, observing the intense colors with a thoughtful expression. The bee spoke softly, suggesting that adding some gentle green shades would make the painting look more natural and soothing. Aris felt a twinge of annoyance, thinking a simple insect could never understand the complexity of his bold artistic vision. Next came the old turtle, moving slowly but observing deeply. He looked at the heavy left side of the chaotic painting. The turtle wisely noted that the composition was too heavy on the left and needed trimming to create better balance. Aris immediately flared his tail in defense. He felt insulted that these ordinary animals dared to critique his perfect work. He thought the bee knew nothing of art, and the turtle was too slow to understand his groundbreaking and unique style. He ignored their advice completely, choosing to keep his painting exactly as it was, protected by his shield of arrogance. The day of the fair arrived. The forest was buzzing with excitement as animals displayed their best creations for everyone to see. Aris's painting stood in the center, but instead of praise, the viewers felt their eyes strain from the chaotic, clashing colors. The audience found the image confusing and messy. No one stopped to admire it for long, leaving Aris standing alone. Meanwhile, the little squirrel, who had listened to the bear's advice and refined his strokes, won the first prize ribbon. Aris watched the celebration from a distance, feeling a deep sting of failure and confusion about why his perfection was rejected. He retreated to the quiet riverbank, sitting alone as the sun began to set, wondering where he had gone so wrong. Just then, the wise old owl flew down silently, noticing the peacock's sadness and deciding to share some ancient forest wisdom. The owl spoke gently, telling Aris that criticism is not a weapon meant to hurt, but a tool for growth. Criticism is not an arrow aimed at your pride, but a clear mirror revealing the blind spots behind your brilliant feathers. When you accept feedback, you are receiving a precious gift that helps you polish your skills and become truly complete. Aris suddenly understood. He picked up his canvas, no longer looking at it with arrogance, but with a desire to learn. He brought the painting home and began to work. He added the soft green hues that the bee had kindly recommended. He then adjusted the heavy composition on the left, following the turtle's advice, painting with humility instead of blind pride. Like magic, the painting transformed. It became soulful, vibrant, and alive, far surpassing the chaotic image he had created before. Aris realized that the criticism did not make him less beautiful, but it made his creation significantly more valuable and meaningful. He shared his new work with his friends. They celebrated together, happy that Aris had finally opened his heart to listen. Here is the lesson from Aris. When hearing criticism, do not flare your feathers in defense. Take a deep breath instead. Listen to the content of the message rather than the attitude of the speaker to find the truth hidden within. Learn to categorize the feedback. Keep the constructive advice as a precious gift, and discard the empty shells of personal attacks. Be grateful for those who speak up. The people who dare to point out your mistakes are often those who care. True perfection is not about never being wrong, but about having the courage to listen, to change, and to grow. Aris became a better artist and a better friend, understanding that we all need mirrors to see our true selves. So next time you receive feedback, remember the peacock. Lower your defenses and open your mind to the possibility of improvement. Growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Embrace the uncomfortable moments of critique, for they are the stepping stones to success. Let the advice of others polish your rough edges until you shine brighter than you ever thought possible on your own. We hope the story of Aris helps you navigate your own journey of learning, creating, and becoming your very best self. Thank you for joining us on this adventure. Remember, you hold the brush to paint your own life's beautiful masterpiece. If you found value in this story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring tales and wisdom. Thank you for watching Unstoppable You Now. Embrace feedback as a gift, and you will truly become unstoppable. See you soon.